Hey guys, here we have the Denon MCX8000. It's got a broken pitch fader on this side. So part of the work, we're gonna be cleaning it. Already started cleaning this side. Look how beautiful that looks. And then we'll finish cleaning up the rest. But we are going to replace this and then clean and test. And that's it. Okay, first step to remove this cover, you gotta go around, remove all these screws, all around, all the screws that they're holding the bottom. So all of these, all of the bottom screws, but also these side screws. There's so many of them. You can see how many screws I pulled out from the bottom. It's ridiculous, but whatever. Anyway, you're gonna leave these two right here because they're holding that part together, and then you're gonna disconnect that. Okay, continue my video. My problem on this side. So what I'm gonna be doing now that I have the new part is I'm going to be taking this cover off. As you can see, I already pulled out the screws. It's basically off, and there's two additional screws in here. So I need to loosen up these two screws in order to pull the board with the fader that's under. But as you can see, all of the screws that I pulled out, bottom, top, sides, you name it, cross fader, whatever. I usually, even the back, I usually use a little bag to keep all of the parts that I need. That way I don't lose anything. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over and remove the board. Okay, the next step, this is the side I'm going to be working on, which is the left side, but it's upside down. So it's on my right side now. But I'm going to be removing all of these screws. But before I do so, this board needs to come out. And it's got some screws that you have to remove, which is the back side. So, and also all the connectors that are plugged to it. So this has to come out in order for you to remove the remaining screws here. And then you can pop this board. Also, we got to desolder this. So these two have to be desoldered. Okay, so I pulled out all the screws, and look, all I had to do is lift this up just a bit. I didn't really have to disconnect everything, right? Because I'm using this right angle impact driver. So that kind of helps me get in here without having to go through all that. So now I just got to desolder these two, pull my board out. Okay, so I'm using this solder iron here, which is totally cordless. And it warms up so fast. See, it's green. That means it's ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and desolder this in there. And now to remove the pitch fader, I'm gonna use this wick here. So this is gonna allow me to desolder all these fours in the bottom, four in the top, and two in the middle. So that's how we're gonna pull them out, so we could put the new one, which I have right here. Okay, check out the solder work. Nice and clean. So usually I use rubbing alcohol after I do my soldering to clean the board and remove all of the nastiness. So this baby is ready to go back, and then we'll put everything back together and test. Okay, I've put the back part in, didn't screw it in. Also, I put the front still kind of loose. I haven't put any screws yet. So now is the moment of the test. Got SLR in. Got the power in. Gotta be careful with these. They're a little sensitive. Anyway, let's turn it on, and I'm gonna test my pitch. See if it works. By the way, I got a USB in here with 2 songs in it, like 2-3 songs, just for the test. We're gonna make sure that everything's working. Okay, there it goes, booting up. Look at that, reading USB 1, which is good. Let's go into the folder that I have. Boom. There we go. Goes my song. Boom. We'll load it up. Okay. Ready. There we go. Let's hit play. There we go. Starting. Now, this is the test. Perfect. Look at the pitch changing. Back to the middle. Faster. Okay, our problem is solved by replacing the pit. So now I get to put everything back together, but this baby is all set. and working.